I'm Pern.
And I'm Dave.
Welcome to the show, where we talk about everything from movies, music, sports, and TV.
And stories from the rest of our lives.
Things we don't talk about are politics and religion.
And this is how we all stay friends.
Okay, let's talk. Full disclosure, I woke up 15 minutes before you got here.
You're kidding? All day
was
or just
wiped out? From the time I woke up today to the time we got through dinner, it was nonstop. I cut the grass. We have an acre of land, so yeah. And plus, it rained this morning apparently briefly.
It did.
So all my grass, like when I cut it, is just clumped up in the yard, and it didn't blow fan
Correctly.
out after you cut it, and so my yard looks like shit. And I'm like, but I got the grass cut. It was too high, and I'm not going to cut tomorrow because it's a certain day that I don't do anything on, and. So I decided to not, I was trying to get everything knocked out today, and I could barely hold my head up through dinner. I was just exhausted. I was I had to do little repair things around the house, and folding clothes and laundry, and just normal day-to-day stuff. And I mean, I'm whining about it, but I was wiped out. I could barely hold my head up, and my wife came home and made dinner, and I'm trying to play with the dogs to not pass out and stuff. So
hey, it happens.
Yeah, and it was just one of those days, and I had 45 minutes before you got here, and I set an alarm, and I went upstairs and laid down. I'm like, I have to lay down now.
I could have come a little later if you wanted longer. It's not a big deal.
No, it was just the right amount of time because if I sleep any longer, I may as well just sleep through the night.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's almost 8 o'clock already.
That's right. Exactly.
So,
right.
So I got a 45-minute nap in, and my wife, who's notorious for when I set an alarm to wake up, literally 2 minutes before that alarm goes off, she pokes me are you getting up? You have to wake up. And I'm like, I set an alarm. I want my 2 more minutes.
Wow.
So I've wiped out today, and so I was napping, and when you walked in, I'd been up maybe 15 minutes. I was just sitting there watching Terrifier, and put on Terrifier 2.
Why not?
Had a
Just
Mountain
wake
Dew,
yourself
and I'm
up.
just let's see if I can wake up for the show. So if I'm a little groggy tonight, that's the reason.
It's just the energy.
Exactly.
So I don't have much to report either. You
said you had a couple house things.
I do have a couple things,
Okay.
but when I look, for one, I didn't injure myself.
That's good.
So I'm doing pretty
No
good
injury.
there.
Yep.
And what you were saying was just a regular weekend for us. So,
Mm-hmm.
we kind of pile everything into our weekends too.
Right.
But again, we spread stuff out over the week too. I did finally get the quarter rounds in.
Yay.
In the puppy area.
Underneath the puppy area.
Yeah. And so we're kind of a lot closer than that. Oh, also, we're not insane.
Okay.
Supposedly, when we took apart the
It's
laundry
still debatable,
area,
but
that's
okay.
true. When we took apart the laundry area, we had disassembled. You take everything off the wall, right? You take all
Disassemble
the
Johnny Five?
light features, the the switch panels, all that other
sconce?
stuff.
You have
You
a
just take all
sconce?
that stuff off,
No,
right?
okay.
And then you put the wall together, you paint, you do everything. Then you got to put it all back together.
Mm-hmm.
Well, normally we put everything into a container and just have it sit close by.
Like a storage container. So it's all
Yes.
right there together. And it's just
Right.
okay, we
all
got
the
to put this shit
screws,
back
nuts,
up.
bolts, anything we're going to have, picture
Right.
hangers, all
You
that
took
stuff.
it down, put it in one
all
place.
in one container, all the small bits, right?
Right.
We didn't do that this time. And what we did was misplace the double light switch in that room. We
The
looked
light switch plate?
everywhere. Yeah. So
the cover.
Yeah, the cover.
Okay,
right?
I gotcha. I gotcha.
So we were looking all over for this thing, and we're like, God dang it. So we went to try to find one just like it. Of course, there isn't one.
Mm-hmm.
They've discontinued it, I guess. Who knows? And then, of course, it became, we're not insane. We know we put this somewhere.
Right.
So
it should be somewhere in the general area.
you would think, right?
It slid under the dryer.
Anywhere it could be. Right.
Okay.
And it just was not around. And I was like, well, this is insane. So last night, actually, yeah, was it? Oh my God, it was. It was just last night.
Just last night.
After
Breaking news.
4 months of
This just in.
searching all the locations and everything, I went into Lisa's office space and I was like, it's got to be here somewhere. And we were just flipping everything. We were just flipping
It
everything.
was under
over.
her mouse pad.
There was an inbox kind
Okay.
of thing there.
Right.
And it had mail in it. And I don't even know why I even grabbed for this, but I picked it up and 4 of the screws fell out. And I went,
You found it.
Yeah, and it was buried.
It was in your inbox.
It was in her inbox.
Okay.
Well, more than likely what happened was she put it somewhere safe so she would know where it was.
Right.
And over the 4-month period of us,
having everything
the small things we had to
apart.
do, right?
Yeah.
And then coming back to it, just not remembering that we put it there. And then something got laid on top of it and it
Mail.
just was gone. Yeah, more mail, right? More inbox stuff.
More inbox mail.
Yeah. So yes, we're not insane.
The
We did
JCPenney's
find
catalog.
it. Thank goodness, because it took forever to try to find that thing.
Gotcha.
And then we also are contracting to have an electrician put in, and I don't remember if you remember last year, the greenhouse froze over
Yes.
because the heater blew the electrical.
Yes, I
and
do
all that
remember
other
that.
stuff. We are now going to see
That
about
was
getting
episode
some
28, I believe.
Perfect.
I don't know.
I'm sure our historian would be able to figure that out.
She'll figure it out.
The electrician is going to come in and put in 3 new circuits, 2 dedicated for the heaters, and then 1 for a switch that'll turn the lights on inside the greenhouse. We contracted, got some bids.
$2,000.
About.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You would think that,
I was
okay.
being sarcastic.
Now, I would do it myself.
$2,000.
Unfortunately, it's going to require a new switch box, meaning a new circuit breaker box attached to the pool equipment there so that we can run the electrical. But the electrical's right there. So it's not like they have to run wire very far. It's going to be right up against the thing. We got a couple bids, and that's about the price. So we're like, okay, I mean.
Do we really need heat for the greenhouse?
Well, a lot of the plants that are up there are tropical plants. So technically we kind of do, at least keeping it near 50, 60 degrees.
Yeah. Not total freezing.
It doesn't have to be,
down below freezing
just above 40, right? Because you kind of just want to
like
not have it freeze. And the plants have to experience a winter, technically.
Oh, do they?
Well, yeah, they are. All plants are seasonal, even in tropical locations, and the temperatures drop not considerably. But
I thought about it.
There is a seasonal scenario where plants recognize temperature changes. So,
gotcha.
So these plants, they need that too. So there's that. And then I want to congratulate Brooke Johnson. Now, I don't know if you followed this.
No, I don't know what. I have no idea what you're talking about.
So I've been following this for months. I believe it was months, but she has set the record for a female woman to skateboard across the United States.
Oh, really?
And she started in California, dipped her skateboard in the water in California, walked over, started going. Just that day,
just
started skateboarding across. She was doing it for her father, who is suffering from cancer. You
didn't think she would want to spend the time with him?
Well, it was to get acknowledgement on it,
the awareness.
And she promised him that they would do it, but he had passed before she even could start.
Oh, wow.
So in keeping with her promise, she started this.
In memoriam of Dad.
And she ended up in Virginia Beach of all places, which was so cool. And she came in just yesterday. I think it was just yesterday or this weekend.
How long did it take her to do that?
A while. I don't know.
A couple of weeks?
Probably more than that, because she was skateboarding. She blew out a bunch of shoes because I remember she was just putting holes in her shoes because she was just pushing off the whole time.
Pushing away.
Could you just imagine some of the streets around here that you try to skateboard on with cars and things like that? She just did it. She wasn't like staying on bike paths or anything like that. She drove. She was on
major
the streets.
highways.
Yeah. Well, so in Las Vegas and places like that where it's kind of wide open and you can just kind of just skate.
Yeah.
It's not so crazy.
Texas. Did she go the northern route or the southern route?
She definitely went.
Probably northern.
I would say more.
Because if she went south, she'd have to go down into Texas. Because there's not a straight right across
True. Yeah. Well, I would have to say that a lot of what that was is
we
try
should
to
research
keep it
that more. Let's find out what her path was.
I will find out for the next time.
What's her name?
Brooke Johnson.
Brooke Johnson. Let's see what her skateboarding path was across the country.
But I just want to congratulate her because I felt that was a very.
And can you donate to a National Cancer Research
Society? I believe you can, and
Society?
I will get all that stuff too.
Okay, well, you see, you should.
But
have
she was on
already.
she's on the Instagram and she's all over the social stuff. Okay. So if you looked up Brooke Johnson, you could definitely get the story.
Gotcha.
And not
Brooke
have to really listen to us. But I just wanted to bring it up because I thought that was a great story.
Right. Oh, that is nice.
And we don't have enough of those.
We don't. Right. Were there any fuzzy kittens, got out of trees by firefighters this week? Any cute and fuzzy stories?
This week? I don't know about this week. Okay. I'm sure there were, but I'm sure there was something.
Oh, did you see your number 1 and number 2 movies were the same this week?
Oh, yeah. They didn't move, right?
Yeah.
But the numbers kind of shifted. But
the numbers shifted. But yeah, Weapons came in at number 1 again. And 24. Freakier Friday came in at number 2.
14.
And then the one new movie of the week was Nobody 2 with Bob Odenkirk. I would have thought
that. Well, okay. So it didn't have a big, huge ass following last time when the number 1 came out, and this is number 2. So getting 9.2 is pretty good.
That's okay for an opener. Yeah. So it depends what their budget was. I mean, the budget was probably like $50 million or something. I would think.
I would think it wasn't crazy, but yeah.
I haven't seen the first one. I have it on my queue, my watch list. I have it on my watch list, but I haven't gotten to it yet.
So that was 9.2, and then Fantastic Four came in at 9. So they technically could have wiped each other. Could have been.
Yeah, Fantastic Four could have almost made third,
got them.
And then
okay. And then Bad Guys 2 was 2 points or 7.5.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
So the family movie still holding on there.
Still holding on. Well, there hasn't been any competition for that.
There will be, and I got that list. Our primal
Toxic Avenger 2
Primitive War is coming.
Oh, Primitive War, not Primeval, because I was
primitive.
Calling it
Primitive. Primitive War. That one's coming out. Because we were thinking dinosaurs, so that's
exactly. So I didn't know what the hell the name of the movie was.
Right, and our Honey Don't one is coming out, and so is Eden. Eden's this Ron Howard movie. I just saw something about it, and I watched the trailer.
Is Seth Rogen in that? I think
I believe so. I watched the trailer. I had absolutely no idea what this movie's about, and I hate it when trailers do that, where they show you a bunch of flash
stuff. They show you everything.
Yeah, but I want to kind of know what the story is. If I'm going to go to a movie, I'd like to know what it is.
You got to lure me in, right?
There's got to be something enticing about it, and if they're not going to give me a heads up on what the story is, then going with just the name Eden, I have no clue, right?
Yeah. And did you see the one that what's his name? George Clooney's is coming out with? It's another like name movie, like first and last name of the character. Hasn't he done like 2 other movies like that? Like Michael Clayton, he did, and what was the other movie? Didn't he do one other movie that was like the name of the movie was like the character's name?
I cannot pull that out of a hat, but I don't know. Sure.
Anyway, but yeah, so George Clooney's new movie again. It's like Roy Johnson or something, I don't know, or something like that. But it's just another name.
But then that next week is you got Caught Stealing and Toxic Avenger. So our Toxic Avenger's coming out next weekend.
Yep, Toxic Avenger.
And new shows this season. You saw Wednesday came out, right?
Yes, I've been watching Wednesday.
I have too.
I'm on episode 3.
I'm on 2. I'm in the middle of 2.
Have you found that like the 30-minute mark, there's just like a natural break there, and you can stop watching the episode and then pick it right back up? Because that's what I did.
Yes,
I didn't watch them because each episode's
an
hour, and I have not watched a single one of them.
I've
watched like 30 minutes, and it gets like this natural break, and I'm like, yeah, it should have been 30-minute episodes. I'll stop here and I'll come back tomorrow.
I was able to talk the wife into watching one night, and we sat down and watched the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
But I do believe that you're right about that middle section.
Yeah, there's just like a natural break in the story. And it's like, oh, here I can pause here.
Like the act kind of ends, and then it's like, okay, we're going to move on to our next topic here or storyline. So here's a good time to go get food or maybe go to the bathroom. Yeah. And right. So that's kind of works.
Wait till tomorrow and watch.
Obviously, you got something going on,
So what do you think of Steve Buscemi so far?
I think that he is forcing the character.
Okay.
I think that he's caricaturing it too much.
Yeah, he's over cheesing.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
But I do like it when he goes evil.
Yeah.
When he was in the office.
Because he's so over cheesy, and then he goes, I'm going to tell you to go do this.
This is reality, right? So I get that. And he's trying too hard to be the friend,
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
Buddy.
But then it kind of grates on you a little bit because it's overkill. And then
that's good acting.
Well, in episode 2, did you see they kind of threw freaking Doc Brown, the guy who played Doc Brown?
Yeah.
Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd.
Threw him a bone by putting his head in a jar.
Yeah, in a jar. And he's like,
I was like, well, wait, that's kind of a
animatronic little machine with his head.
They didn't even have him in it. He's just his talking head.
His head.
And I was like, okay, well, that's okay, but come on.
Right.
I mean, you got him. You might as well use him.
You would think. But or maybe he's just that old and fragile now that he's just like, just use my head.
There you go. Maybe that's what he agreed to.
1.21 gigawatts.
Right.
Just use my head.
Yeah, just use my head. It's perfect, right? I don't know if you watched this one, but Peacemaker is August 21st. So that's
Is that John Cena?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I've never watched that.
Yeah, so this season 2 is coming out.
And that's HBO Max?
I kind of was getting into season 1 and it was pretty, I think so.
And
I
it is
thought
a
it was
real
okay.
DC,
you really kind of have
right?
to get into the storyline to it. So and some of the episodes actually graded, like kind of just drug on. Okay. Yeah, but then when there's actual action or there's movement on the full storyline, it's actually pretty good.
Okay.
So hopefully they pick that up in season 2. And I know you didn't catch up on this one, but Twisted Metal season 2 is already out.
Is that animated or is it live action?
It's live action.
It is live action.
Yeah, okay. Which makes it even more hard. I mean, I get the reality of it all, but because it was a video game, I guess I think it would have been better if it was more like Spawn. You know, how they did Spawn?
Yeah.
I would have liked it to be like that.
Okay.
But then that's animated. So
I thought for some reason it was animated. Do the trucks actually have their own voices? Are they like actual characters, or is it just a crazy clown driving the truck? And
the clown drives the truck. Yeah, the ice cream truck.
Right.
And he does light his head on fire. So that was a little weird. So I was like, okay, yeah, but I mean,
I might give that a try. I mean, I wasn't a huge fan of the video game,
right?
Maybe because what's her name? Is it Stephanie Beatriz?
Yes,
she's in it.
Yes,
who was on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, and she does play a pretty good role in this one too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I might give it a try.
And the new Captain America's in that too.
The new Captain America's what?
New Captain America, the guy, he's in that.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So going back to Peacemakers or whatever it was.
Right.
So is that an official DC
thing?
Okay. Gotcha. I didn't know if those were actual based off characters or did they create the characters?
That's part of the Suicide Squad guys.
Oh, okay.
And so a lot of that is that kind of world.
Oh, okay.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch season 1. So
yeah.
I mean, John Cena's all right. I mean, he's got good comedic timing and stuff. And I mean, hell, he was a wrestler.
Right.
He had to have good comedic timing, right?
Right. Yeah, he definitely acts. So yeah. But he's pretty good in it. And then he was also in one with a Netflix movie with Idris Elba.
Oh yeah.
He was a president and the prime minister get attacked.
I don't remember what that was called.
I can't remember.
Was it the Tasty Cakes? The little chocolate cupcakes?
That was it.
Is that what it was?
Right. Presidential Tasty Cakes.
They taste like the chocolate cupcakes.
Like
the cupcakes.
I have no clue what it was.
I thought that was funny.
I did watch it and it was pretty good. Yeah, that went kind of wild there in the middle. I did watch that. And it was okay. It was pretty good.
Okay.
If you have 90 minutes to blow, it was not very long. And it's got a lot of action sequences in it that are pretty good.
Helicopters blowing up?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
I'm in.
And a whole plane. Whole plane.
It goes back to Die Hard. You see a helicopter blow up? I'm in.
You're in.
I'm in the movie. I'm watching.
You're already on.
I just want to see a helicopter blow up. It's like the old A-Team episodes.
That's all you need.
Like a helicopter would crash into the side of the mountain, and then the guys would come staggering down the mountain. Like, oh my head. Oh yeah.
And the whole helicopter
exploded.
Yeah. But I just got a scratch. Yeah.
Oh my head. Oh, get me to the doctor.
So are you ready for the discussion of the week?
We have to do Big Brother first.
Oh, do we?
Yes, we do. So this is breaking news.
Yes. Yeah. You told me about this.
This just in. We were sitting down discussing what we were going to talk about tonight, and this came up that Riley, apparently fans are lobbying to and pleading with the production to have Riley removed from the game because he has gotten way too creepy in love with Catherine.
Creepy love.
They say that he does have slightly creepy eyes if you think about it.
They didn't. But okay, so this wasn't in the episode though.
Okay, well, Yeah,
right?
they're like a thing.
Okay, but they didn't really show any of that either, because
it's not like it's one-sided where he's like just stalking her through the house or something.
Right.
I mean, she's kissed him, and she feels the same.
I watched my 20 minutes of this this disaster, and I didn't notice any of that because I'm watching Rachel and I'm watching
I'm Rachel Riley.
Egg
Respect
Suit
my game.
And the Butt Butler, and
Butt Butler was funny.
That was okay. I kind of liked it, and I loved the egg suit. I thought that was amazing.
The egg suit was very cool.
I want one of those.
Yeah, so then he ended up in an egg suit.
Yeah,
and
egg detective, right? Wasn't he the egg detective?
Was egg detective, hard-boiled detective. That's what it was.
That's right.
Hard-boiled, and everything was an egg pun.
Right. But
this is
what
not
was the
what
punishment?
You were expecting. That he just had to be in the costume.
No, but I mean, what was the punishment for?
Oh, because they played the Power of Veto, and it was the one where, like, if you win, you can take the prize. There's like 8 prizes or 6 prizes or whatever. And one of them is the Golden Power Veto, and then 2 of them are penalties, or, and it's just luck of the draw, like which one you get.
Oh.
And then like one of them's money, and one of them was a trip to London.
Okay.
Which Zach gave to Will the trip to London.
Oh, cool.
Which was very nice.
That's nice.
So, and then Zach got evicted and got kicked out of the game.
Yeah, well, he's trying to be nice and
trying to be nice.
Make friends. And
don't be a nice guy. You got to be a dick on Big Brother.
Could have had a trip to London. Pissed off everybody. Yep. Because he didn't give them the trip. That's why they voted against him.
Well, yeah, exactly. Because Will was one of the 2 votes that voted to keep him.
Can't make everybody happy.
Yeah, and he even said, he goes, well, he gave me that trip to London.
I got to vote for him. I got to keep him on.
Even though I know it's going the other direction. I still got to vote for him.
I got to make an appearance.
Yeah.
Make it look good.
His payment is complete for the trip to London.
Right.
His repayment.
Okay. And another weird thing I saw was the tagline for Rachel. What is her profession?
Occupation? I don't know. What do they list her as?
TV personality.
Oh, yeah. TV personality.
Why?
Yeah.
Like what?
She was on, she's been on, this is her 3rd season of Big Brother. She's been on Amazing Race, I think twice. I know at least once, maybe twice. And yeah, she's just a TV personality. It's called a D-list celebrity.
Oh my God. Really? That's a thing? I guess Aura Painter is also
Ava the Aura Painter.
So I guess we're going to do a look into weird professions next time, because I'm telling you right now, some of those things I have absolutely no clue of. Like, I knew weird things exist, but come on.
Aura painters?
Yeah. No, I never knew that was a thing, but I knew about painters, and I knew there were spiritualists that believe in auras and things like that.
Yeah.
But to paint it, I mean,
I don't know either. Anyway, so Rachel won HOH,
right?
And in a little slasher movie, little spin-off kind of thing with the rooms.
Thought that was kind of cool, right?
Yeah, these rooms.
It was a good tie-in, and it was also because they said it was prom, and it was kind of cool.
And it also sort of was all dumb luck too.
Right.
Wait, how many cups were in that room?
Yeah, how many red versus blue was it?
Or something. And
clock was at midnight, and
yeah, how many candles were in the room?
Yeah, more candles. Oh my gosh,
yes. So anyway, Rachel won HOH.
Yes.
And did she do her nominations yet? I can't remember. I think
she did Vinny.
Oh, yeah.
The Eggman.
Oh, right. So he didn't even unpack. That was his whole thing. I didn't get to unpack.
I didn't even know I was going to unpack. Right.
I'm back up on the block.
I guess.
Okay.
Mickey? Yeah.
Mickey, she went up.
Yeah.
Because she was bad-mouthing the queen.
Ashley? No,
Ashley's like on good sides. Who was the third one? I'm completely...
They were the 3 that were talking like they were like a group.
Yeah. And
right?
I can't remember.
I can't remember. Good
That's
God.
Horrible. We got 2 out of the 3.
We did kind of. Well, anyway, those 3 are going to compete now, right? And then see who can win.
They got a play for Power of Veto, which is OTEV this week. OTEV's a classic.
Well, Keanu... he wins like
nominated.
all the freaking time, though. I know, but he won the last time to get knocked off, right?
Yeah.
He won again.
Yeah.
It's he won like him and Kelly whenever they're in the challenge.
Yeah. Yeah. The Blockbuster back in challenge or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And I thought he had to wear the butler ass the whole time. He was like...
He wore it for a week.
Yeah, but it looked like I saw him in a couple of shots where he just didn't have it on him. But he was wearing the suit.
He could slide it around his waist and then sit down and stuff. So it looked like
maybe that was it.
Maybe he was deceiving you with his ass.
Yes, I was... I was staring
such an
at
ass to see you like that
the whole time. That's I just wanted to. It was just something I noted in my notes when I watched my episode.
So anyway, so that's where we are on Big Brother this week, and yeah, so Zach got voted out. Bye Zach, and I don't know. We'll see. It might be Vinny or Mickey this week. Yeah, and I still can't remember the third one. So
I don't. I won't get it. You could get throw names at me forever. I wouldn't know.
Oh, you wouldn't figure out. Oh, okay.
No.
I'll think of it in about 10 minutes, and I'll say the name. I'll be like, oh, it's blah. So
you're taking work away from our historian.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Our corrections person.
Yep. All right. What food news do you have? Food news.
Okay, yeah.
Food news. You said a couple food things.
I have one. I have one big one.
Oh, by the way, Wendy's stock is rebounded with the whole Wednesday tie-in with the Netflix Wednesday
Seriously,
meals.
One meal, and they're like now bouncing back.
They were down to $10 a share, and I think they were up like $1.50 the last time I checked.
Seriously, so, a mystery sauce, and then
mystery sauce and Wednesday. That's it. That's all it took.
Jesus
anyway,
God.
So yeah, that's my
I think
food
they really
news.
need to come up
stock
with some other ideas, but yes.
Should have bought it when it was like $9 a share.
When it was $9, now it could have been a billionaire.
It's almost up to 11.
Perfect.
Okay.
Have you noticed, and I know we did a taste test on this, that everything is dill pickle now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was wondering how many dill pickle items there were.
Okay.
I went out and you tell me
research.
If you've heard of any of these or even seen them.
Okay.
Because
and
I know there's some of them.
False, right?
No. Okay. I just put the list together so we could rattle them off.
Okay.
Okay. Gator toes.
Never heard of it.
They are fried garlic.
Okay.
With dill flavoring. Yeah. I think that's going a little overboard.
That's
right?
too much.
Some of these are.
Too much work.
Chicharrones.
Nope. I have no idea.
A Spanish version, but it's pork rinds that are dill flavored. Ooh. All these things are dill flavored. Ooh. There were three different.
I got that part.
Three different brands of popcorn.
Okay.
Of course, we have the various chips, and we also had the dill pickle puff things that were just gross. Those were gross.
I had the plastic.
Goldfish put out a dill pickle flavor.
I did see that.
You did see that.
It was a dark green, kind of.
Yeah. Yep. They were going over with the green because they have the colored ones. You've seen the ones with the purple,
the rainbow.
Throwing the green ones wasn't going to be a problem.
No.
Freeze dried pickle chips, where they're actually the pickle. But they're freeze dried.
Oh, that's interesting.
Right? So they become the chip. It's not like a flavored potato chip. Yeah. It is an actual pickle. I
almost was like a long right on that. Yeah.
You thought that one?
Yeah. Okay.
Trail mix, which I don't even know why. Right?
Why would you do?
Thank you.
Why?
Some of these are kind of weird.
Yeah,
of course, there were various sauces that had dill flavoring. Now, this one was weird. It's called carrot shakers. Okay. They were actual string carrots, right? Dill flavored.
Oh.
Okay. I was like, what? Why?
No.
I mean, it's a carrot.
Just no.
I mean, just pickle some carrots and then you've got pickled carrots, but now they were dill flavored carrots.
Yeah,
someone went out of their way to make that.
Okay.
I didn't know if you've seen this, and I actually saw this when I stopped at a gas station one time, which was kind of weird. Pickle in a pouch. Have you seen this one? It's basically just a pickle.
Was that next to the glory hole in the stall number 3? Pickle in a pouch.
That's a blintz in a no. It was a pickle in a pouch. It's basically a plastic Ziploc bag basically with a pickle in it and pickled juice. So like it's a jarred pickle, but in a plastic bag.
Just a pickle.
Yeah, it's just a pickle. Pickle in a pouch.
I think I have actually seen that, but I didn't know that was the name of it.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that like in a 7-Eleven or something like that. I'm like, hey,
exactly.
like a little bag pickle there.
Right. We have different kinds of nuts. Pistachios were the big one. Rice cakes. Quaker put out a rice cake one. Yeah, I can't even imagine that one.
Crunchy and like.
Yeah. Now this one's going to be weird. A freezer pop, and it was called pickle ice.
Well, just a frozen pickle water,
it's basically dill water, frozen.
Okay,
lovely. Of course, probably at Buc-ee's is the beef jerky. That's dill flavored.
Beef jerky.
Jelly beans. Did you know they made jelly beans that were pickle flavored?
It doesn't surprise me because they do a lot of weird flavors in jelly beans.
Yeah, well, I guess the Bots beans, the Bert's Bots. Bernie Bots or whatever they are from the Harry Potter stuff. Yeah, all flavored.
The vomit flavored.
And from our taste test, cotton candy, dill pickle flavor.
Yeah, because we had,
Right? So this would be just cotton candy. Could you imagine the sweetness, but then the soury part of the dill.
It'd be like a Sour Patch Kid that dissolves in your mouth.
Yeah, right.
That'd be so weird. I don't know. Okay.
They had a pasta that basically the dill pickle flavor
pasta,
was baked
like a
into the
marinara
pasta.
kind of.
No, the pasta itself.
Oh,
the actual noodles.
pasta, like penne
the noodles
or something.
themselves.
Okay, I gotcha. I was thinking the sauce.
So would you just not do a sauce and just do them like buttered or whatever, and then because that's kind of overkill on flavors.
Butter,
right?
that would be
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't know.
And then of course, if you didn't find any of that in your list, they actually just had the straight powdered flavoring dill pickle.
Ooh,
so you can just put it on whatever you want and make it your own. Right. So you don't have to go buy it, right? The pickled flavor.
Put it on my
whatever.
Snickers. Put some dill.
If you want a dill pickle
powder,
flavored Snickers or dill pickled Oreo, which I'm sure is coming out soon.
Yeah, that has to come out soon.
The dill pickle Oreo with pieces of real pickle. Yeah, we'll see that.
Just the tip, though.
Just a little bit.
Just the tip of the pickle.
Yes, of course.
Yep.
That is it. That's all I have for food. I know that
I have a taste test.
You do.
I do have a taste test.
Oh, my
there are
goodness.
2 items in this taste test.
Oh, okay.
2 separate but the same but different.
Right.
Okay. One of them is a drink.
And we're going.
I stopped last night.
Are we going international with this?
This is local.
This one's a local. Okay.
Local, and then the next thing is international.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I was standing looking at the drinks last night at the gas station.
Yes.
And I came across this drink called Tahitian Treat. And it's kind of orangey red. And it's just, I was like, Tahitian Treat for a soda. The name, you're just humming over there.
I'm kind of figuring out what the flavor would be.
Well, I'm going to pour you some. So,
okay. So we get to guess. I would have to think maybe pineapple passion fruit kind of. Ooh, there we go.
Oh, that was sweet. Oh, there we go.
I did try to stop and find the Reese's Oreos.
I've been looking for those.
And the Oreo Reese's, because they did 2 different versions, right? They had the Reese's cups that had the Oreo bits in it, and then they had the Oreos that had the Reese's in them.
Yeah, exactly.
I went looking, I can't find them. I don't know exactly where they were. There's a long pour.
I've been looking too, and I haven't seen them yet. I just don't think they're
not
out
at the Walmart. Oh, really? Because they are all over. I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Okay, have some Tahitian Treat.
It smells really good.
Oh, it does smell good. That's a nice smells like Tahitian.
Oh my goodness.
Is it a Tahitian Treat?
I'm liking that.
Okay, let me try a little bit.
It's more of a, I don't know, I'm getting Slurpee-ish kind of flavor. Like a cherry Slurpee. Kind of.
Yeah.
Or maybe an icy, cherry icy flavor.
Yeah. There's definitely something sort of icy machine.
It's pretty good, though. I wouldn't skip that if it was in my cup. It's pretty good.
Okay.
That's pretty good. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's not bad. So if you see some Tahitian Treat, it's
give
like
it a try. Give it a try.
Pink color. Give it a try because it tastes like an icy in your mouth without it being super frozen.
Right. It would just. You could put this in a one of those slushy makers, and make your own. This would be it.
This would be the flavor, and it would be exactly like it.
It's exactly it.
Right.
Add a little air to it, and it's perfect. But I can't put it that it's. I don't know where they got the Tahitian part, unless it's just
I don't either.
made.
I just thought it was funny. Its name's Tahitian Treat.
Yeah,
what's a Tahitian Treat?
It's interesting.
We'll see.
Very nice.
Okay, so the second thing we have, we're crossing over here. So staying in the drink range.
Okay,
but it's a candy.
Oh, okay.
I saw these online and I had to order. This was one of those just take my money.
Oh.
Okay, so in Germany,
yes,
Haribo, the gummy people, they make all these billions of different flavors now.
Okay,
and my favorites are the Happy Cherries, and then they have the Happy Colas, and then they have Happy this, Happy that. This is the Haribo Happy Iced Tea.
It's an iced tea.
So they're little iced tea bottles.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I'm gonna show you the bag. I'll give you some. See that?
Oh wow!
Yeah. So they're
interesting. I wonder if it's going to have a lemon iced tea or if it's just going to be regular.
I don't know. That's why. And will it taste like a sweet tea or will it taste like tea?
Tea,
yeah. So I don't know what
international coffees.
Right.
Tea.
Exactly.
Nice.
Right here, I'm just handing you a handful.
That will work. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's give this a try.
Give these a go because I love iced tea.
I do too.
I'm an iced tea junkie.
Oh my gosh, it does.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm trying mine.
I can taste the roast beef and the gravy and the potatoes.
Sausages taste like sausages.
Okay, I am getting a tea flavor to that. That is not bad.
It's very interesting. So these are in Germany. They're not in the U.S.
Of course,
I had to order them from someone who imports them.
Wow, really?
Yeah. So, but it's got the whole German, all the German on the bag and everything.
The shape's a little
the
suspect.
The Perfensitznischgen Geschmack, it says on the front.
Nice.
Yeah. But anyway, they're from Germany.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm going to have another one. Go ahead.
I just did too. They are, it's an interesting flavor. I do get the tea part to it, but then the rest of it's just gummy.
Oh, okay. Wait. There are two different flavors because one of them, the bottle looks full and one of them, the bottle looks half.
Oh,
I don't speak German, so it's two separate flavors. So maybe one is like a lemon and one's a regular.
Oh, I think so.
So here, I'm going to try the full one.
Okay.
See how that goes.
Yeah, I definitely got a good tea flavor with the full one. And the other one, more of a, like you said, a lemony kind of flavor. I think you're right. That's interesting.
It is. That's amazing how they did that.
I do love me a gummy. And they do gummies right. I have had gummy bears that are just too soft and the consistency to them, but the Harbor ones, they're just a different consistency that just bites you. It's really good.
Those Germans know how to make a gummy.
A gummy, yeah.
Right?
I don't know what horse they're using for that, but that's pretty good. Horse hoof.
So speaking of German stuff, earlier this week I sent Dave a couple of reels.
Oh yeah.
And it's, the ones that say, it's 3 a.m. when you're sitting and watching, some professional tag players or something.
Yeah, the ESPN Ocho.
But in the countries around the world, they all have those kind of 3 a.m. type shows also.
Yes.
So I sent him the first one and it was German and it was, you had to cut a German pretzel exactly in half you put it on each half on two separate scales to make sure to see what the weight is, and this guy cuts it perfectly. It was like 0.41 ounces or something like that,
and the difference was 0.
Both of them popped up at the 4.1.
Wow.
Yeah, the 0.41.
Amazing.
And it was just like, and he's like, yes, I cut that pretzel in half.
Yes.
Directly, specifically in half.
How do you train for that? I guess you just cut pretzels.
You just,
or maybe not just pretzels. Maybe you just cut everything in half.
Different. You'll have to, it's like knowing the anatomy of the pretzel or something.
You'd have to know everything. Well, again, a pretzel's not perfect, right?
No, and everyone's different. All of them are different.
Right. You don't know.
Anyway, so in the other show that I sent him one, it's, it says, it's 3 a.m. when you're up betting on German shopping cart races. Is that what it was?
Pushing.
Yeah. So
it was to put it into the. It was so
they
awesome.
Have like the little metal,
You get that feeling when you're returning your card at Target, right? You want to throw it halfway across
and shoot it up the little lane.
This is what they did. They actually did this.
And they do this.
Right.
Yeah.
It was 10 rounds and
oh my gosh.
They took turns. And they had women who were doing this one. They drew a line, and it was like 30 feet, 40 feet.
Something, I don't know.
To the cart return
all
lane.
I'm thinking about is those wobbly tires I always get at Walmart going, oh my God, it's never going to make it there.
It was just never even going to
make it there.
Well, the one that you had in the tag, the woman bounced it off the side post and it went in. So it was kind of fun that it just kind of went all crazy, went all wonky on her, but it went a little sideways.
Do all four wheels have to clear the tape? Is that what it was?
Well, she can't cross the line, but it does have to get into the return lane all the way in.
Right.
So yeah.
To count.
So. Right.
And is there speed? Do they time it?
No, because it was 10 rounds. It was kind of like curling. Where they did 10 rounds, like the shootout. They just took turns. And some of them were missed because there were X's on it. So some of them did miss.
That's true.
And some of them made. So it was just kept score that way. But I mean, it was a good distance that they had to chuck this thing and get it going. So
and both of the women competing looked like, grandmas.
Oh, right.
Sorry, I'm chewing on more
yeah, me too.
iced tea gummy.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was a distance, and you really did have to kind of oomph it. But yeah, the ladies looked like they had been doing it a little while. And again, training
all their lives.
Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. Target, Costco, Walmart, all the good ones.
Yeah.
But so it was a staged area because it was perfectly flat. It wasn't like it was asphalt or anything. Like they didn't do this in a parking lot, which would have probably been better to do.
More realistic.
And tie it into like one of those shopping network kind of things, or even have it sponsored by Target. You know what I mean? But they didn't do that.
get a
right, or some German shopping whatever. But it didn't.
Right.
But yeah, there are a ton. Cool. Of German.
What else did you find when you went up?
Like Japan, Germany does have these kind of all over the place. This one is called Hedis.
Okay.
And it's tennis, basically, but you just use your head. So it's basically a cross between ping pong tennis and traditional football because all you use is you don't use your hands. You just use your body. Arms, legs, head,
knees and toes,
chest, and you're bouncing it off a table. Now I've seen this thing. And it's crazy. And they're kicking with all their worth when they get this thing going back and forth. But I haven't seen the German one. But the one that I saw was Brazilian. And it is intense. Now, I don't know if this one is because this one sounds more like you just use your head.
Right.
Now, even that would be kind of difficult because you're moving left to right. I don't know. I think that would be difficult. There's one called Bosa Ball.
Bosa Ball.
Yeah, and it's a blend of volleyball, football, and gymnastics. But that is on an inflatable court.
Okay.
And there's hoops. And I'm guessing there's a lot of jumping and bouncing and kicking and there's a whole thing. Of course, right? Of course. It's German, right? It's German.
Hi.
Right. And now this one's even more bizarre. It's Jugger. This one was inspired by a post-apocalyptic movie where this sport was in the movie.
Primate War?
And they recreated exactly. And they brought it to life. And basically you use a ball, which they called a skull, right? And foam weapons to score on goals.
Okay.
Like soccer goals, I guess.
Gotcha.
I didn't see any pictures of this one, but that one sounds pretty kind of cool. Like, I don't know if you ever did this, but back in the day, John and Jim, we went to a
John and Jim were friends of ours.
Right. We went to a
not
reenactment.
Just randomly saying John and Jim.
Medieval reenactment scenarios. And they had the foam weapons.
Oh, yeah.
And we had to use them. And we did it like once. And we couldn't really get into it because there wasn't like a battle going on.
Right.
It was mainly one-on-one kind of scenarios.
Yeah.
But I would kind of say that would be kind of cool doing the game thing. Yeah. So I guess if you can get on a Jugger team, then knock yourself out.
Seriously.
And the last one I had that I looked up that I thought was a little more bizarre was the underwater rugby. Oh. So basically it is rugby. Now they did have the underwater hockey. And you've seen that.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah. With the little paddles.
The little baby sticks that they have and they're underwater the whole time. Yeah. And they are underwater and there's no equipment. Like they have to come up for air and they're down for air. So
it's like in their Speedos.
But there was a lot of pushing and shoving and there was no water polo has a lot of contact rules where you can't really get like dunking people out of their stuff and pushing them underwater. This didn't have any of that. There was no rules to this. It was basically the same thing. And the rugby's almost exactly the same. So it's like, okay, knock yourself out. Right. Underwater, of course.
Everybody in. Somebody may be drowning today.
Who knows? We'll count everybody off when we get done.
Yeah. Do a head count. Make
sure everyone comes back.
Nobody's floating at the bottom.
No one's in a filter somewhere.
Ew.
We're trapped in a filter. Oh. Who knows?
All right.
Yeah. There was news. So I don't know if you knew this, but the Taylor Swift news.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear now that the theory is that she may be the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I've heard that rumor.
Yeah, but they're kind of because of where she talked about how it was sourdough and the mascot for San Francisco's named Sourdough.
And that's what the Super Bowl's going to be.
And all this other stuff. And the colors are orange.
49ers. And
I guess, but... and she's like that. So who knows? But wouldn't that have already been something that whoever's hosting the halftime show or even the Super Bowl would want to kind of publicize?
I don't think they
early on
announced that until closer to the start of the season, like another couple of weeks anyway. You can't
tell me there isn't some kind of contract already in place, though.
Well, yeah, but there's also a lot of NDAs in place as well.
That's true, too.
Yeah.
Well, they want to release it, right? They want to release the news. They don't want it to just be this
first
mistake that gets out.
Yeah.
Well, I get that.
Gotcha.
Okay. So there was that. So that's adding to our Taylor Swift.
The TS news. We got to get Joanne back on and have her do our TS news and be involved in the Big Brother.
Some stuff about the 2-hour podcast because there was supposedly all this mystery about items that were on the shelf behind her.
Right. So Taylor Swift was on Travis Kelce's podcast and his brother Jason.
And things in the conversation that came out that is supposed to be these hidden gems and
little Easter eggs.
Yeah, exactly.
Like yeah.
So we're just not. I don't think I have 2 hours in me to do that. I barely have time to do.
I know my wife watched it.
I can barely do Big Brother. You should have her on to discuss that. Well, we'll just have Joanne on.
We'll just get Joanne on. It'll be easier to get.
She's willing to do it. Yes.
I could literally ship Joanne like the mic and all the stuff and get her on faster than my wife would ever go on.
That's true. That's totally true.
But, all right. Well, I'm good. The sugar's already hitting me from the iced tea Haribos. So
it's picking you up. That's what you got.
Exactly, because I was asleep earlier. That's for sure.
I want to go ahead and I know your birthday's tomorrow.
Yes, it is.
So happy birthday now. I know that I'll probably be waking you up at 6 a.m. tomorrow to wish you happy birthday.
That's okay. I have a do not disturb on my phone.
That's fine. You'll read it when you wake up.
I'll see it when you... Exactly.
I always do that to just F with you, but I'll send you like a shitload of stuff. So your phone will just be binging nonstop.
That's why I have a do not disturb on.
Exactly. And I know you do. So that'll be perfect.
All right. Well, I'll see you next week. Right?
Not a problem.
Bye.
Bye.
Pern and Dave, Let's Talk is brought to you by, Pern and Dave and Utter Milkin.
A treat straight from the teeth.
And the good people at
Imodium.
When this shit needs to stop. Till next time.